Hey guys, how's it going? So today I'm going to start the long-awaited and long-threatened process of decluttering my makeup collection. I'm going to start with palettes because frankly they take up the most space and I just want to get rid of the most of them. For a really long time I thought I would never get rid of palettes because like they're powder products and why would I ever want to get rid of them, because you know they're pretty much good forever. I mean, they can go bad, don't get me wrong, but it's fairly difficult, especially in the climate I live in where it's pretty dry, for them to go bad. The worst that could happen is the formula could change into something that I don't like from something that I do like. But I just have too much. I just have too much. So I am going to lay everything out on my floor right here. You probably won't see my face much more, and just like show you the whole collection and maybe talk through some of it. And then probably figure out what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. And then put that into different piles and I'll show you what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep and maybe why. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it and subscribe if you want to, and here we go. Okay. I think I've got this to the point where you can see everything in this one shot. I guess I'm going to say that I'm probably not going to get rid of as much stuff as people probably think I'm going to give up, given how much stuff is here. This is an insane amount of makeup. Like, let's all just acknowledge that. We'll just take a moment, silence. It's an insane amount. It takes up 4 drawers in my Alex drawers. Full of palettes, and that's ridiculous because I'm never going to use all this makeup. That being said, there's a whole bunch of it that I actually just want because I like makeup and I like collecting makeup. I'll just like point out some things of note. Okay, so over here we have all the Naked palettes, Lorac Pro palettes. There's a whole bunch of Kat Von D kind of stuff here. Some Anastasia Beverly Hills, a lot of Urban Decay little palettes here. I'm gonna turn you just a little bit. Marc Jacobs, some more Kat Von D. That's all Natasha Denona. There's no way I'm giving that up. That is the new Jaclyn Hill book. This is a bunch of small palettes, including Wet n Wild and also expensive makeup. Some Lorac palettes right here. NARS, Viseart, and Inglot palette, some Sleek, Kevin Aquan, Electropop, some Tom Ford situations here. This is all like the Urban Decay Vice palette stuff. That's a bunch of Misk. There's a couple Kat Von D big things. That whole pile right there, that tall one is all Morphe. This pile right here is all Z palettes of singles. I own the entire collection of Makeup Geek. I own a lot of MAC, Makeup Forever kind of shadows. Those are probably very not likely to go. Single shadows are kind of something that I think is useful, you know, kind of long term. Disney palettes back there, more Vice palettes, some Morphe and Lorac Pro palette, the giant one. Back there. Okay, so I'm gonna put you guys, I'm just gonna leave you on and I will figure out what's going on and I'll come back to you at the end and let you know what happened. is looking at things and I'm trying to figure out why I bought the item, and also if there's something else that serves the need of that particular palette in palettes that I'm already deciding to keep. There's actually a few palettes like the Venus 1 and Venus 2 here that I'm not sure if I'm going to keep, so I have them in a separate pile here. And this Kat Von D palette, Serpentina, I really like this palette. I'm having a hard time with this one because I have a moral problem with Kat Von D at this point, which I guess we don't really need to get into, but I just can't deal with the no vaxxing thing. So that is essentially what I'm doing when I'm looking at these. I'm trying to figure out why I bought the palette to begin with, and if I love it, and if it is, like, there's something in there that may or may not be served by another palette I already own. Like, I really like this green right here, and this color, and that color. Do I love the whole thing? Not necessarily, but I'm gonna think about it, so I'm putting those in a separate pile, and we'll probably go through those again. Okay, some of what I just learned is that I should have gone through these first, because these are all my singles and I'm definitely keeping these. So that would have helped me make better decisions about the stuff that's here. I did get rid of quite a few things, but first I'm going to go through all the stuff that's in my maybe pile and look at that again and talk it through to decide what to do with it. And then I might revisit actually some of the stuff I ended up keeping. Okay, so first we have this color mats by Morphe. I think I'm just gonna let it go. I think I have what I need of this sort of thing. I actually got rid of more Morphe palettes than I thought I would. This sleek palette, I really like it, but I feel like I have these colors in other things, so just gonna let that guy go. The Swamp Queen palette. Obviously, I've like used this like twice, and I like it, but it's like mostly sort of goldy tones, and that's not really my color palette. And if I'm going to use something like that, I probably have Natasha Denona that goes there. So as you can tell, I just moved all the Natasha Denona palettes over and was like, nope, I'm keeping those. This was very appealing to me, the Sephora palette, until I saw that I have every color of that in this singles pile, between that and the Morphe pile. This one was a killer, Marc Jacobs palette. Why can't I open this? I actually can't see what you guys can see right now. Let me move the mirror a little bit. Okay, so I think I have this and everything else. It's really hard for me to give up a Marc Jacobs palette, especially since this palette is like $100, but I don't really need it. So, I guess that green's kind of interesting, and some of the stuff's alright. Maybe I'll hang on to it and see if anybody I know really wants it. I just like all this stuff I don't really need. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna let my friends go through this stuff first. Okay, so Becca Jacqueline Hill palette. I'm pretty sure I have all these colors in something else. The Ciate palette. I really wanted this palette when it came out, and now I'm just like meh. Hear my cat crying. Now I'm just kind of like meh about it. The Dose of Colors ice cream palette. I think I am gonna keep this one. It has some like fairly unusual shades in it, and it's a generally good all-around palette, so I think I'm actually gonna hang on to this guy. The Battle Ash palette by Saucebox. I really like that color. I really like that color. This is very like unusual. I think I'm gonna hang on to this guy too. Okay, Serpentina is like the one that I'm having the most hard time with because I love this palette. Like, it is beautiful. I think I'm going to hang on to it and see how much I use it. I mean, obviously I haven't used it very much. I think like 2 of these colors have been touched. I'm gonna hang on to it and see if I use it, and if I use it, I'll keep it, and if I don't start using it, then I will let it go. Largely, I think it's stunning, and I really like that guy Prophet, so I'll keep it. Venus palettes, I just don't think I need. Yeah, I have this stuff in other colors, so I'm gonna let these go. Alright, I think I'm going to do a separate video talking through all the stuff that I kept and all the stuff that I'm leaving. I might go through the keep pile one more time and just get rid of anything extraneous that I don't need now that I've seen like all this stuff. There's stuff I'm gonna keep, like all the Urban Decay palettes. Obviously all the Natasha Denona palettes are staying. I shocked myself by only keeping a little bit of the Urban Decay stuff because I love Urban Decay, but it wasn't for me apparently. So I'm gonna go through this again real quick, and then I will do some more videos talking through it all. Okay. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.